Hey, Facebook world, how are you? Oh my goodness. I don't know if any of you are still up or if you're night owls like me, but I just wanted to hop on because it's been far too long and we have so much to share. So, I, hey, Sienna, hey, Susan, hey, Nancy. Um, It has been a crazy, crazy week. We have an evening of wind blowing right now with a blizzard. I don't know where you are all are at, but it is cold up here. We've had weeks of like 30 below and 40 below, and now we have a blizzard, so we're 2 hours late. So, anyways, I just wanted to hop on because I truthfully can't keep up with messages. So I figured the best way to let you all know what's going on is just to hop on and let you know. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Sierra Hinksleben, and I joined World Global Network back in July, and it has been an amazing journey so far. So, and I say that in a lot of different ways. It has pushed me out of my comfort zone. It has pushed me to evaluate different areas and different strengths that I have and weaknesses that I have. And, our leader kind of called it a personal development program with a comp plan. And I really couldn't agree with that more. So it's been exciting and fun. Susan, we are in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, or Grand Forks, North Dakota, right on the border. So up by Canada, eh? So it's cold, freaking cold. But our company right now is at CES, which is the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas, the largest electronic show in the world, launching something that has never been done before. And I keep like watching the videos and I'm just in awe. Like it's incredible and it's exciting and it's like inspiring. And I think my favorite part is that like it's helping, it's making a difference in people's lives. And I have a servant heart. Like I want to help people, and I teach during the day and then I pour into this when I can. And so it's been awesome. And what we just launched yesterday is the first non-invasive blood glucose monitoring software. And so it's called Sugar Trend software. And so what it allows people to do is monitor their blood sugar levels without having to poke. Now, that's not to say that a type 1 diabetic isn't going to ever have to poke again. That's not true. But it allows them to have monitoring throughout like their 24-hour day. And so the information that people can get from that in being able to watch what they eat and how does their body react to it. And so, while they're getting that data and that information, it helps them to change their lifestyle based on what they're getting. And so I think that's one thing I really appreciate of it too, is it's not a quick fix. You still have to change your diet and you have to change your lifestyle and make good choices. But like I look at the students I've had that have been diabetic and the little kids that have to poke themselves consistently and over, and adults or people who have suffered from diabetes for 40 plus years and had to do all of that, and insurance and the cost of it. We have somebody on our team that's husband doesn't even monitor as much as he should because the test strips are expensive, and it's sad. And this tool it's a tool. It's not a medical device, but it's a tool to help monitor that and to help alleviate some of that and hopefully not have to poke themselves as often. And so it's been really exciting, and not only exciting from that standpoint, but also like mind blowing. I mean, like the technology, like people, there are other companies and other like industries and like people in that business that are at CES that are just wowed by this technology. And we're the first to do it and the first to market it. And so it's been truly humbling and inspiring at the same time. And so we have that Sugar Trend software. And the amazing thing too is that, you guys, it's going to be able to be worked on all 3 of our devices. So like this is the Hilo LX. So this is kind of, it's not the beta version. So it was the version after the beta. And then we just pre-sale just happened a couple weeks ago for the LX Plus. And then we will have an LX Pro, which will be FDA approved. And then even down past that, like in 2019, they're looking at having a Hilo 2. And so the vision and the continued growth with this company is incredible. And so this software will be able to be used on all of the devices, which is pretty special. The difference is just that it'll have varying accuracy. And so if you're one that wants further information, I will gladly share that with you. It's kind of a lot to get in over live, but hey everyone, thanks for joining me. But it'll have anywhere from like 3 levels of accuracy, so low, normal, or high, which will be what will happen with this version, the Hilo LX, and then the Hilo X Plus will have up to 9 levels of accuracy. And I shared a video before I went live of our CEO Fabio Galdi showing how this Sugar Trend software works, and it's mind-blowing to me. And so if you're curious what that looks like or what it is, check that video out. It's exciting, and it's done through an app, so it's easy, it's on the go, you don't have things. And then the capability to share your information with your loved ones. Like I think of a student we had last year that had diabetes, and we as teachers sometimes become that middleman. We have to help monitor that student, and then we have to let the parents know if there's things comes up. And I just think of how this tool could benefit. Like the parents would have that child's information instantly, like when it's ran, and I don't know, it's incredible. We also have, what else? Oh, our BioZens are now considered a Class 1 medical device. So I've talked about that a little bit earlier this summer. The BioZen is, here, I'll show you my phone since I'm not on it. My internet finally worked. It is just a little green chip that goes on any of your devices. Okay, so electronics have something called electrosmog. And that's like the radiation that gets emitted from all of those electronics. And our BioZens don't like prevent it. Nothing can take that away, but the gradients go in uneven like rays when they're exposed to us, and our bodies don't handle that well. And that's what causes like the stress and the headaches and the like all those other symptoms that come from consistently being plugged in. And in our society and in our world today, we are plugged in. Like I'm gonna admit I'm more plugged in than I should probably be at times. And so our bodies don't do well with that unevenness. And what our BioZens do is it puts a protection layer on, and it just evens out those gradients. So it's not taking them away, but it's evening out the gradients so that our bodies aren't producing those stress indicators that are giving us migraines or headaches or like vision issues or just those other health concerns. And there's way more. You're going to hear a lot more about electrosmog coming up in the future. I think our leader had said it's actually been in the news 17 times in the month of December alone. And so the fact that this BioZen chip is now a medical device is incredible. And so I got mine and I put them on my kids' iPads and I have it on my cell phone. And I can honestly say I was getting some migraines towards the end of last school year with some vertigo issues as well. And I got these in the summer and put them on, and I have had 2 migraines since August. So I'm not saying they cure it, but I definitely have felt a difference of having it. And so I'm very grateful for them. And they make great gifts. They sell for $45 a chip, and you can put them on anything, baby monitors, cell phones, computers, TVs, any electronics you have that are emitting that electrosmog as a help, like as a protection. And now that it's a Class 1 medical device, there's proven science behind the benefits of it. So that was pretty exciting. The company is very pumped about that, and you'll see a lot more about that as well. Let's see, what else am I missing? I think that's kind of it for right now with like the big news that has come out. Again, if you're wondering, what Helo device would be best for you, I know, some people think that this Sugar Trend software is only for diabetics. It's not. There's a lot of people that's blood sugar isn't leveled or is kind of all over the place. And so you can use it for that too, so it's going to track your log and give you some feedback, and then you can adjust your lifestyle from that. And lastly, I guess I will just share about some of our goals that we have as a team and as our company. And 2018 is going to be a really big year. It's like I said, we're the first to market. We're the first to do this, and you have an opportunity to be a part of it. And it's okay if you don't want to. It's not for everybody, but it's not something that's going to come around many times in life. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the goals there. And then, thank you, Sienna. I don't want to forget about that, the blood alcohol monitoring. I'll share another video with that too, but we have a sensor that will be in the Pro that will monitor your blood alcohol content level. And so basically you will get an app and you will enter information in there. So you'll enter your gender and your weight and your address and kind of those key details that it needs to know. And then it will monitor where you're at, like level-wise, what your alcohol level is. And at a certain point, it will alert you when you've hit, like, I think it's actually 0.08, which is our limit. And it'll monitor you to warn you to get a Uber or to get a ride or to get a drive somewhere. And in the morning, it will then ask you how you're feeling the night after, and then it tracks that. So then the next time you go out, if you choose to be having beverages again, it will kind of warn you, like, hey, last time, this is where you were at. If you keep going, this is how you're going to feel in the morning. And then there's also the capability to put cell phone numbers in there, so it'll alert loved ones when people hit a certain point. And so crazy cool things to come with that. So yeah, didn't want to forget that. So I will end with our goals as our organization. So we are a part of something that we're calling Project 75. And one thing that I can honestly say, being a part of, I think it was like 7 other like multi-level marketing programs that I've been a part of, which I never got involved for the business side of things. I was always just one that loved the products and I wanted the discount, or my friend had asked me to do it. And so, but this was different. And so the leadership and the mentorship and the training with this company is unbelievable. And I'm not even just saying that. The amount of training that is poured into you and time that is poured into you. You guys, I was in meetings all afternoon for school, came home, had a phone call to make, made supper for my kids, had a team meeting, had a launch, or not a launch call, but a live business overview, had a follow up with a Q&A, and then now I'm on here. Like it's awesome. And they just pour into you. Like, they get the information to you, they teach you how to do it. Like, you don't have to be somebody that has done this before. And so one of our incredible leaders on our team and organization is Ramasio Fulcher, and he started this Project 75. And so basically what it is in 2018, we as an organization want to help 75 people make $10,000 a week. And I know that seems crazy and a lot, and I'm not a big person that's driven a ton by money personally, but I know that a lot of people are. Again, like I said, I have a servant heart, so I want to help people. I want to make a difference in people's lives, but I'm also not going to lie and say that I can't help my family financially. And so there's a crazy potential to make good money in this company, in the technology industry. It's going to be a $34 billion industry. And I mean, you have an opportunity to have a piece of that. So anyways, the 75 people to hit $10,000 in a week. And then in January, well, and even like last year, let me back up. So last year in 2017, Ramasio helped 500 people earn $2,500 a week, which in our business, that's a diamond rank. And so Ramasio is the number 19 income earner in the world. very, very successful, knows what he's doing, passionate, wants to help others. And that's where this Project 75 came from, because he truly wants to help other people live a blessed life and then be able to turn around and bless others. And so the 75 goal of 75 people of $10,000 a week is president rank in our company. And then in January alone, we're looking to help 900 people hit the rank of the team builder, which is $500 a week. And I can say that I have been fortunate enough to be a part of that, income coming, working hard and being blessed with that. But if $500 a week would help your family, put a one below if that's something that you think you'd be interested in doing. And then we're looking for 150 people to help make $2,500 a week, which again would be diamond. And if you think that that's something you would like to do, put a number 2 in the comments below. But it's exciting. And, it's not me. I don't have the pressure of this alone. It's our organization. And we have a very large organization, and our team is the fastest growing team in the company. And it's exciting and it's fun, and you meet phenomenal people. And what we're doing is truly like breaking history. We called it a breakthrough in humanity. It really is. This has not been done before. It hasn't. We're the first to do it. And so, I keep saying, well, imagine if you could be the first one to do this. Well, stop imagining. You can do it. You just have to decide if you want to do it. So again, if this interests you, pop a 1 if you were interested in that, or a 2 if you wanted to be one of those 150. And if you have questions, let me know. We have live webinars all week. I can do a 3-way call with you if you have any questions. I have the video. I have information galore. So let me know what you need. I'm going to stop rambling because I just get too excited and there's too much to share. But I hope you are all staying warm and staying safe in this disgustingly cold blizzard weather. And I hope you get to sleep in just a tish if you have school-age kids in our town, because we'll be 2 hours late start. Don't oversleep too much. But yeah, so thank you for hopping on with me and giving me some of your time. And I hope to talk to you soon. Good night.